Right, time to see if this works. I'm trying to stream on both Twitch and YouTube with using OBS Studio rather than Restream. Let's try these chat windows, size them up a bit. Don't know if this is working. Should be. We should be on both because they're both on. Right, we found a planet. Somebody else found it first. This one. But we've just got first footfall. So, the plant's on here. Let's just try this second screen, if I can find my cursor. So if we turn this on, no, never mind. Right, we're looking for tussocks. We've found stratum tectonicus on here. I'm sounding like bloody Kennedy. Hang on, gotta clear my throat. And I need to move a bit. And these are quite hard to spot, so I think I shall get the old night vision on. Get low to the ground.
200-meter clonal colony range of tussock cultro. Scan count is 1.
I wonder if it's best to go to the lighter side of the planet, because it's gotten dark since I landed. Well, since the game came back up. Let's see if I can see anything. It's getting lighter. I think I need night vision in my suit. It's something to get when I get back. We've got a better jump pack. Oh, there. Let's have a look. That's the little ones. Oh, they're right by the ship. They're damn small. Right, everybody's doing colonisation. I'll wait till it settled down a bit, and I'm actually out here trying to get some money. Enough for a carrier. Right, let's turn on night vision and see what these things look like. There. That's what I'm looking for. There's some more. I can see them now. Those are inside the circle.
Leaving 200-meter clonal colony range of tussock cultro, scan count is 2.
And where are they? Is that some? Nope. Oh, that could be something else. Or them. Hi, double tap. Welcome in. And we parked right on them. So that's about 9 million in the bank. Now I need to find something else. What have we got? Bacterium, Fungoida, and Osus. I'm just seeing whether this dual stream's okay on Twitch with using OBS Studio rather than the restream thing. I have no clue. Right, that's bacterium. You can tell that because it doesn't glow with the night vision. So I'm looking for brown patches that don't glow, I think. Yes. Those bits there glowed. Let's see if I open up Twitch. Can I see my own channel? Oh, it says I'm live. Or does it? It's not showing me that I am live. So I don't know. Close down Firefox again, it takes up too much bandwidth. Or maybe. Right, back to bacterium. Hi Gumbo. Welcome in. Right, looking for those blobs. Let's take a scan from the air. Night vision on again. Gotta leave the area. Hi Anna.
Leaving 500-meter clonal colony range of Bacterium alcinium, scan count is 1.
So, brown patches, is that one? There's one. And we're down. Oh, is that something over there? Hi, Wolfie. How goes it? Let's see. Second bacterium. That thing over there. What's that? Just a rock? Yeah. I'm trying to figure out how to get OBS on both Twitch and YouTube. Before I've used Restream, which isn't that good. There's some brown stuff.
Leaving 500-meter clonal colony range of bacterium alcinium. Scan count is 2.
And that's the wrong stuff. That's a stratum. Bacteria is what I'm after. That looks like it. So, has anybody actually played the new colonisation on this game yet? Where you claim your own system and build your own stations and ground stuff. Next thing we want is to have a bit of a actual base building. Would be good. And they've got other games where you build things like Planet Coaster and that, so shouldn't they incorporate it in this game? Yeah, I saw him do colonisation. There's a lot of people on earlier. In fact, there's so many on that the servers broke and had to go down for about 2 hours. Right, we need to find some other stuff. Osseous fungoida.
Landing gear retracted. Frameshift drive charging. 4, 3, 2, 1. Engage.
Let's re-engage this world. That should be far enough for a surface scan. And I want bacterium, and it's supposed to be all over here.
Orbital flight engaged.
Fungoida I want as well. Is this the light side? Should have thought of that as well. What's for sale on Steam? Elite. Where's the planet gone? This was B1. Well, it's certainly a game worth getting now. In fact, a lot of people are getting it. Even the base game's worth getting. And then you start learning about all the other stuff. All the new ships running around on foot. Right, I want to get on the light side of this planet. Wherever that is. So that looks like it's the star. So this is the light side. And we've still got the fungoid lit up in the blue. Pretty dim star. Well, let's pop down here. Oh, there's a big meteor crater up there. And strangely enough, the fungoid is not in there.
Flight engaged.
I think Elite Dangerous is getting a lot bigger now. They've actually put some time and effort into the game. They seem to be in limbo for such a long time. After the Odyssey launch disaster, it was put out too early without enough fixes. Now that's over, and they're putting time and effort into the game. People are engaging with it again, and new people are coming in who've probably sick of being wiped in Star Citizen, or just general bugs, or people who've put too many hours in No Man's Sky and kind of done everything in that. Right, so we're in the mountains, it looks like. Which is pretty much where the fungoids are. What's that on the ground? Now, finding a place to park here doesn't look good. Let's get the gear out and even though it's a small ship, there ain't many places to set down.
Landing gear deployed.
Unsuitable terrain. Well, I never would have guessed that. Oh, then remember, it's behind me. looks a bit smoother there. Oh, this is not fun. Wonder if the Autolander wants to have a go. There. Forward a bit. Turn the ship. Hold your breath. Oh, come on. Must set a button for forward and rear thrust. Just to nudge it forward a bit. Come on. Phew. Hi Flowery, how's it going? Right, it's hard to park on this spot. What's that? A rock. I saw some stuff around here. Where is that? Well, we've got colonisation in now, Flowery, so you can own your own system or be the architect of it. And it doesn't cost that much. I think it costs 25 mil to place a claim, and then you've got 2 full weeks to supply stuff to the colonisation ship, and you build your own station. But you actually make a profit by collecting this stuff and selling it to the colonisation ship, so you get me your money back. And it's got your name as a system architect on it. It's pretty good. I've seen so far, but I'm a bit far out in the black. And I'm making some monies. 3 of these are worth £8 mil. And the servers are so busy now that they crashed this morning. So many people back playing a game. Now, do I want to have a look on foot? Because that was right pain to park. Not even out of the circle yet. They were fungoida. Just need another 2 of them. Still not out of the circle. And I can't see any more. I'll take a fly around, I think. Found a nice planet. Somebody else found it, but as you can see, voiced footfall. And that makes all the difference. 5 species on this planet. And the 95 million one I've already bagged. Yeah, it's Cobra Mark 5. Of course. With its shiny chrome paint.
Leaving 300-meter clonal colony range of Fungoides ceticis. Scan count is 1.
In fact, it's such a good ship. I can't find any more of this fungoid. Maybe on the flat bit. Let's get down closer. Ah, is that some down there? I think so. Can we land? Back up slow. Oh, there. I think I need to set a button to thrust forward and back. I set that one up. Controls. Ship controls. Flight thrust. Lateral, vertical, thrust forward. I'll set that for forward. That for back. I hope that doesn't work. Well, I hope that works, but doesn't thrust me around when I'm in the menus. So, forward. That'll do. Try left a bit. Come on, find a spot. This terrain's terrible. Find somewhere in the vicinity, damn sir. Oops. Must be a spot around here. Let's try. Let's try a bit of auto land.
Landing gear retracted. Landing gear deployed.
I don't think that was the right one. That's flight assist. That was the right one. Why isn't it automatically landing then? No valid area. Okay. I think I'll turn that feature off. Don't use it. I'll try and find somewhere else. Somewhere a bit flatter. Okay, so there's some down on the left. There's terrain. Ooh, back a bit. Forward. Lost that spot now. Tiny places to try and land this. Getting frustrating. Says that's suitable, and as soon as you go down, it's unsuitable again. There. Come on. Phew. We're down. Anyway, this is my Cobra Mark 5. Paint's wearing off a bit, but it's a great ship. Now, where was that stuff I was looking for? Over here. The stresses of landing on this surface. Was over here, wasn't it? There we go. Now I can't see it. There. Mind the rocks. Yeah, it's supposed to be chrome paint, but I've been out here a bit and it's kind of wearing off. I'll give it a touch up when we get back to civilization. Now the third and final piece, and somewhere to land close. Trying to land on this terrain is doing me head in, as they say. Well, you won't recognise it till you buy it because it's not a standard ship. You can only buy it for arcs at the moment. Oh, by the way, Flowery, if you want a Mandalay, they're available for cash now, 18 mil. So you don't have to buy them with arcs, they're on sale.
Leaving 300 meter clonal colony range of Fungoides seticis, scan count is 2.
Right, looking for some more. Come on, the fungoid. I don't know, it's various stations, wherever you can pick it up. Whichever station has it in stock. Might turn on night vision for this. It does seem to be in these valleys. It was rather distinct, wasn't it? See, there's some. Just need a place to land. Please let me land here. Somewhere around here. Yes. No. Come on, you can do it. Down. Ew. Right, the next thing I'm looking for is Osis. Osius? Osius. After I finish with these shrooms. Right, that was worth 8.8 mil. 8.3 mil. Head back into space and see where this Osius is. I really hope it's not in these mountains.
Landing gear retracted.
Water. For now.
Frameshift drive charging.
Osius.
3, 2,
Could be worth 64 mil, or could be worth 12. Ungoida, Osius. Hope that's not mountains. Find a good spot. Well, it's not huge mountains, but try for that light blue area.
orbital flight engaged.
Might be a bit flatter than the darker blue. Please be flat. Now, is this stream going to twitch or not? Because I can't see. Right. Don't know what this stuff looks like. And it's flat area. Yay! Flat. We're back on the old plains with all the other stuff, the bacterium and the... So the Osius is hiding somewhere. I'm gonna bet it's like a little shrub, like the tussock. Damn, could be anywhere. And that's all the stratum. Yep, stratum. That's a rock. Stratum. What's that? Nothing. This stuff is hard to see. So supposedly this is a daylight. That's not helping. Bacterium. Oh, you know what? Forget it. Hanging around on this rock for too long.
Landing gear deployed. Landing gear retracted. Frameshift drive charging. 4, 3, 2, 1. Engage.
Alright, my new account. Okay, see you later, Flowery. My new account's only playing on the released ships that's in 2024 and 2025. So I'm really hoping to get a decent ship for just general missions. And this one that's coming out in April seems really good. I mean, I've got a Python Mark II and the Mandalay and the Cobra and the Type 8. But I want something that replaces the Phantom, because I can't get one as I'm only using the new ships. And that Python Mark II is so fuel inefficient. Almost ran out of fuel just travelling across the system. Just to a far space station. Not a great ship. Oh, it's got firepower, but that's all it's got. Right, let's get on with this galaxy. Have I been there? No. Let's check.
Charging.
K-type star. Don't know whether anybody's been there. Indestructible. Welcome in. Just doing a bit of money grabbing. I want a fleet carrier basically, and
First discoverer of star system Col 240 sector ROPC 6-1 with primary star of type K.
no, it could be a first discovery, and there is 8 bodies, which is good.
Fuel scoop disengaged.
So I'm thinking at the moment I've got 1.2 billion at home, and this trip so far estimated to be 3.5 billion, so I'm thinking I'll need 10. That's 11.2 billion. A fleet carrier with all the goodies on is kind of expensive, and I want to dump 1 billion on upkeep, or 2 billion a year with all the goodies. So once I get it, I can go out and do this easily just to use the upkeep. 1.8 billion for upkeep, from what I remember. Right, what have we got on here? Rocky Ice World and 1 gas giant. Let's find the gas giant. Not much on there. High metal content. All there. That's half of the system mapped, or over half. There's the last 2.
System scan complete.
Nothing here. Okay, let's see what it looks like. Nothing to see. Move along. Landable, but bad. Where'd this one? Have I been there? Nope. K-type star. I love flying this ship, I'll tell you that. It's so manoeuvrable. And quick.
Frameshift drive charging.
And does fit into some tight spaces. Oh, what have we got here?
First discoverer of star system Col 240 sector ROPC 6-3 with primary star
More
of
bodies.
type K.
Excellent. Okay, what have we got? Let's take a look. Lots of icy bodies. Got an asteroid cluster and a gas giant. Let's start with that. At least one gas giant. No, two gas giants somewhere. Get some of these icy bodies out of the way. Somebody said the other day, I had a wife with an icy body. Or an ex-wife. And that's either the asteroid belts. Yep. Gas giant. And icy bodies. No features. Come on, give me some biologics. Well, not on these. And this is the last one. Not much going on in this system. Scan of any other planets is worth 5,000. Roughly 6. And this is what it looks like. Not much going on here. I don't know what's in those rings. Is it worth mapping the rings to maybe future tritium spots? Has anybody made a map of where all the tritium stuff is? Hi Solar Sailor. How's it going? Welcome in. Currently exploring this little spot of the galaxy. There's home from home. There's me. Haven't been there. Looks like a K-type. Are you colonising yet?
Frameshift drive charging.
Yeah, I just flew out, picked a spot, and having a look all around the spot. Just one jump. A lot of people think exploring is going out there as far as you can, but it's actually more like picking a spot and looking around.
Fuel scooping complete.
Now, is this a new system? I can see lots of bodies. Let's have a look at it, shall we? 17 bodies. Yeah, someone's been here before. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 17. And none of them look good. Landables, but no atmospheres. Atmosphere, but not landable. Personally, I haven't done any colonisation because what I'm trying to do is get enough cash to get a carrier. I'll probably wait. Well, I'm going to wait because I'm not rushing back to the bubble to set up a colony when I want to get a carrier. So I need about 10 bill out here, which will be enough with what I've got in my pocket to get one, and I'd upkeep it for at least a year. I mean, one with all the facilities as well. Costs 1.8 a year if you do a max carrier.
Frameshift drive charging.
And everybody will be rushing all over the place. It's not stabilised yet. I think there's so many people building systems out there at the moment, it's a bit stupid. I saw Brother Sabathius go and colonise a system with one planet in it. I thought, you should have reconned that. People are...
Fuel scooping. Fuel scooping complete.
Well, 9 bodies. Well, the best way to do it is exobiology. Or one of the best. I mean, I'm out here, nobody's been here. One stratum tectonicus is worth 95 mil on first footfall. Didn't check the system, did I? Right, this is a system first discovered by Zork. He was probably jumped through this system on his way to get somewhere. May have honked it. But didn't scan it. Why not? So we've got icy bodies, rocky ice worlds. I'll see what it's got.
1 biological signals found on icy body 5.
That's
Possible
probably worth 5
occurrences
mil.
of 1 potentially valuable species predicted on icy body 5.
What I want is a nice rocky ice world. What have we got? 2. You can have a look at that one, I think.
System scan complete.
Right, well, 2 planets with geologics on and 1 with thin neon icy body. So that's going to be worth 5 million. And to be honest, that's not worth the time. Yes, everything will be expanding. I mean, an organised group, large group, could expand out 30, 60 light years in a week, let's say. Maybe. But there again, if the bubble expands, what you going to do out there? There's plenty to do inside the bubble. Unless people are strategically expanding the bubble in a certain direction, say towards the Pleiades. That would be interesting. So I think best to let it settle down for a while and find out what they're doing. Everybody's just going mad on the colonisation. How can it colonise anywhere without having a flag? You could probably do a complete colonisation of an outpost. Having an outpost, maybe easily in a day, depend on how many people are into it. Right, we haven't been to that star, but Commander Verist has. It's an M class with 10 bodies. Another M class. So I'm out here while everybody's on their gold rush.
Frameshift drive charging.
The problem is the bubble won't get that much bigger. The bigger the area of the bubble, a lot more people have to fill it up. See what I mean? If the surface area of a sphere and they expand it out, to expand that sphere more like blowing a balloon up, I mean the surface area really gets a lot bigger. So initially it'll start building quite big.
First discoverer of star system Col 240
Fast.
sector FXGB 12-0 with primary star of type M.
But the bigger the surface area of the bubble, the harder it will be to keep that surface area in the same shape, if you see what I mean. I'm trying to explain something but I don't know. So I'm guessing that people will want to start expanding in a certain direction. But I do want my own place. Yeah, outpost to start with because it's much easier to build, and then if it's a good system, I mean, why not put a space station and stuff in? Seems like not the minor powers, the local factions are also, 4 of them are automatically transferred into your system from probably where you bought the colonisation kit. I didn't press the D scanner, did I? Oh, orbital bodies 1, right. So, what's this star? Haven't been there. Yeah, an outpost is definitely the smartest choice. It takes the least material. To start with. But from what I've seen, it's not going to cost you a lot of money. Because it's 25 mil for the colonisation plans, and once you've taken all the material and sold it to the colonisation ship there that's building the outpost, you've basically made your money back.
Frameshift drive charging.
Yeah, you don't have to expand all the bubble at the same time. I think people, once this thing goes up, slows down a little, I think they'll be trying to concentrate ahead in certain directions. There's only limited expansion on the up and down plane on the Galaxy anyway. But there's still a hell of a lot of room. I mean, we've discovered less than 1%.
Of Star System Col 240 Sector ROPC 6-4 with primary star of Type K.
We've discovered, we've explored less than 1% of the galaxy, so I don't care how fast people are building stuff, the galaxy's never going to be populated. What have we got? An M-class. And can you imagine somebody building like a bubble bridge to Colonia?
Frameshift drive charging.
It's kind of been done already, hasn't it? Because there's loads of carriers on the way to Colonia. There's a carrier bridge, but I can't see a bubble. Yeah, that's definitely true. Galaxy is massive.
First discoverer of Star System Col 240 Sector GSGB 12-2 with primary star of Type M.
Now this is a system. Oh, welcome in, Scott. Right, what have we got? Interesting. AB1. So that's A, B. Let's map the system. No gas giants. Just icy and ooh, metal rich. I like metal rich. Two geos. Nothing. It's quite an interesting system. Let's have a look at the orrery. Yeah, it'd certainly be interesting getting around with these populated systems around the place. Jumping there without a populated system is pretty good. I mean, it's alright. It'll probably help Sidewinders from fueling, but all ships can jump. Probably everything except Python Mark II, which I'm getting a bit peed off with mine. With its stupid fuel economy. It's like an in-system fighter and that's it. Now in these colonised systems, if we start getting more people set up, say a new engineer moved into them or something was going in there, other than just saying, oh, this is a system with a space station now. Need some new things to populate them. this kind of guild system that's coming up, I have to call it that because that's what it is. You're effectively getting guild banks and stuff. That's what you will get on MMORPGs, such as EverQuest and Guild Wars and stuff. So you have a guild bank where you put stuff in and people take stuff out. So basically you can give people stuff without a carrier and without fiddling it on the carrier. It doesn't seem a bad way of doing
High
stuff.
metal content body AB3 is a Guardian Ruins. Planet of interest.
Scan complete.
Oh, we haven't got much out of this one. Yeah. What were you looking for at Covas next? Yeah, right, Solar. It's probably about power play. But I don't know we don't know. Frontier are working on stuff, and it's good that they're working on stuff because it's put a lot of interest back into the game. See what we got. This Elite Elite Dangerous Exploration Buddy has told me that AB3 could have Guardian Ruins on it. Someone's put a You're looking for a system outside the bubble. Well, there's tons of systems outside the bubble. Such as this one. Let's scan this planet and see what this thing's looking for. Let's just open this screen, move it onto here, and I'll show you what I mean. That is saying high metal content bodies matching a Guardian criteria, perhaps. But what does it want for Guardian criteria? So Guardian Ruins, it's saying it wants those parameters. So if there is one, a Guardian Ruins on there, how would I find it? I suppose the first thing to do would be to map it. I can't remember what Guardian planets look like, or what they look like when you map them. Alien features. Not far away. Yeah, it's quite good moving your power, but I personally like the convenience of being in the middle of the bubble, especially for power play and stuff. But that's on my other accounts, because this account's just joined the power. So they're all different, I guess. Depends on your power, I suppose. I mean, if you're with Granny Torval, you'll need a system with lots of mining rings and stuff. Asling wants something with lots of media, I guess. She needs her popularity. Don't need much for exploration. Just that drive. I mean, the damn thing jumps like a dingbat anyway.
By 50%.
I think on my third account, it's not really an exploration ship. But damn, the thing jumps, and it's got full weaponry and armour and everything on it, so it's not really an exploration, it's more of a bubble runner, but it jumps so far anyway. And once you're out of the actual bubble, you just go around like I am and just explore all the stuff. Right, this is not showing me that there's anything on there. So if it had Guardian Runes, you're sure to get an alien signature, I think. So, exploration buddy, what are you trying to tell me? Dunno. It's in the right size for Guardian Runes. I like this Cobra for exploring, especially Zeno. It lands in a much smaller area than the Mandalay. Well, the Mandalay is a damn good ship. The Cobra doesn't jump quite as far, but once you've made it to your spot, it's fine. So, how are you doing? Single jumps? Haven't been there before. M-class star. 5 light years. And it's so manoeuvrable.
Frameshift drive charging.
Two, one. Right. Not had many biologicals recently. Let's get some under our belt. Yeah, don't get me wrong, I love me Mandalays as well, but I mean, this Cobra 5, I started using it for on foot stuff. And a nice centrally mounted missile rack on it is excellent for getting rid of scavs.
Fuel scooping.
And it can land in really nice places.
Fuel scoop disengaged.
And there's more small pads on these outposts than there are medium pads. I didn't descan it, did I? I'm reading chat too much. 22. Have I got this system? Nobody. First discovered by Dark Romantic. Where's the rest of the system? Guess we're going to find it. So, asteroids and planets. Let's get through these. I need to check my position on the galactic plane, see if I'm too high or low. I want to be round about centre. Yeah, I'll do enjoy getting back in the Mandalay. I've got 3 of them, I'm afraid. I've got the general bubble one. I've got my Explorer. And I'm fitting on out with rails and stuff for more combat orientated against bigger ships. Have some around this star. I'm going to practice on railguns. Somebody said we ought to try them, so why not learn the game? My normal go-to is auto cannons and beams. Which are really good on the Mandalay because it's so manoeuvrable. Almost keep your target in sight all the time. Not one biological here. What have we got? One more planet. Somewhere. There you are. No biologics, nothing of interest. Every planet worth about 7,000 credits. Yeah, I went out on a bit of an explore with the Mandalay and came back to the bubble, did stuff, and the Cobra 5 came out. So I thought, I wonder what it's like exploring with that. And here I am. Nice little ship. What's the jump range on it? Jump range current 57 light years, which isn't bad, with fuel. And that's perfectly good. That's probably as good as I was getting out of my Great Phantom. Okay, it's a bigger ship with more stuff on, but pretty good. Yes, it is definitely my Explorer. Right, let's head to another M class.
Frameshift drive charging.
Reminds me, on my new account, I've got to go and get that stupid Guardian FSD again. Remember how to do it.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Hi again, double tap.
Star System Col 240 Sector GSG B12-4 with primary star of Type M.
32 light years with you. Combat Mandalay. I think mine's doing 50, 60. Wow. Need more engineering. So, A-class. A-class your power plant, I'd say. No, you don't need to A-class your power plant for Explorer, but your combat ship needs A-class power plant, distributor. Need a Guardian FSD booster. Max out your drive with mass manager experimental effect. Lightweight some stuff that you don't need, such as life support. If your window cracks, you've got 5 minutes to get back to the station, which is easy. Always put the big fuel scoop on, because I don't like fuel scooping. Fairly easy. Depends, maybe depending on what weapons you've got on there. Some are heavier than the others.
Frameshift drive charging.
Right, another M-class system. Do like their dwarves out here. I'm just thinking that this program is running better than it was before the servers went down, but this is a longer jump than the last.
Fuel scooping. Fuel scooping.
4 bodies, and I see 3 suns. Hmm. Uh-oh. That took a long time. Right, we have a fourth body in here. That took a real long time. And the body is a high metal content world. Somewhere. Between these stars. There.
System scan complete.
Yeah, I've played this since the beta, but then it went live, and I've put all this effort in, and we wiped it, and I thought, no, I've had enough of this. It took so long. The economy was a pain. You're stuck in a hauler for weeks. In fact, you're stuck in a sidewinder for a week or weeks just doing missions, and ships were more expensive and missions paid out far less. You know, just saving up to try and buy a docking computer was out of my limits. Eventually got in a hauler to actually do some trade stuff, and can't really fight. And then they started with the experimental interdictions. So everybody was interdicting you 4 or 5 times on a run from, say, a star to a space station. And I got kind of tired of it. Exploration wasn't a thing, because most of the exploration tools weren't in there. You got your scanner, your main D scanner, but there's no way that this you didn't have a full surface scan. You didn't have this. The way you went around looking for planets was looking out the side of the thing, going at speed and looking at these stars and seeing if one moved, which would be a planet with a sun on the sunny side, of course. Then you flew up close to them and you mapped them, and then all that got wiped when it was released, and I just thought, no, I'm not going through that hell again. So I waited a couple of years until they fixed stuff a bit better. And suddenly worked again, and then he put out Odyssey later, and that kind of... the release did not go very well. And then after having played No Man's Sky, kind of did everything in that several times. Now I'm at the money limit and got everything. I used to go ship hunting in that, but they took that out of it because you can just make your own ship, which looked better. I thought, Elite Dangerous, Odyssey's on sale. It's only like a £5. Why not? And jump back into this, and early last year. And this is just getting better and better. Yeah, and then the Power Play came out, and that's great. New ships. SCO. Only takes you 20 minutes to get to Hutton Orbital. Right, let's find another system. Galactic plane. What are you like? Where am I on the galactic plane? Yeah, the problem with consoles is when I think I'm a bit above it. The problem with the consoles is they didn't realise how much graphic and memory and stuff that Odyssey would take. And PCs, top-end PCs were struggling with it. But they did optimise it in the end. But they never went back to consoles, unfortunately. Or updated them with the new stuff. But at least they've optimised Odyssey a bit better on memory and GPU for PCs. Hi Sean. Plague Inc. Don't know what that is. Yeah, it's a bit GPU heavy and VRAM heavy.
Frameshift drive charging.
Yes, I was surprisingly pleased with Odyssey when I got back into it, but there's plenty of horror stories when it first came out. But there isn't really any other game that compares like it. I mean, the other space games, No Man's Sky is good now. I mean, it's a hell of a game now. It went through a few rough bits when it first launched. I've played and I've got Star Citizen, but I got sick of wipes and having to start again, do all the same stuff, and all you end up doing is mining and hauling, and don't even really like the combat in that. And it's just not released. What else? Starfield. I've explored tons on it, and I'm seeing the same animals on different planets throughout the place. I've been through it about 3 times. Level 140, level maybe more, I can't remember. On several accounts or several saves. The good thing I liked about Starfield was building the ships, which was good. And also I like the weapons and the weapons engineering. Like, if you buy a gun, I'm sure if it comes fitted for a scope, you can, with a screwdriver, fit a scope onto it. Which was Starfield saying, yes, you can fit this scope because you're trained to do it. But this thing, if you fit a scope on your gun and you want it taken off, you've got to buy a new gun. I mean, what's wrong with that? Yeah, it was too limited. It's too small, too limited. And I don't think we had enough procedural generation in it. A variety of stuff. Right, what am I doing? I was talking, so I forgot what I was doing. Was I scanning this system? Somebody else has scanned this system. Have they scanned it thoroughly? Let's check. 9 bodies. Is it pre-Odyssey scan? Maybe. I mean, those two have got atmospheres. Nobody set foot on them. Could be a pre-Odyssey. Yes, I've got several suits and quite a few weapons. I think I have on this account. This is the main save whose I have bought 2 more when they're on cheap, so I can be on one account out exploring and another account doing stuff around the bubble and a third account doing power play, just in case I get bored of doing one thing. Let's have a look at this system then. Those planets have not been footfalled. So we have a water world which has been scanned. Lots of these high metal contents. Just check them. As if there's bio signs on there. On the landable thin atmosphere ones. Might be good.
One biological signals
Like
found
that
on
one.
high metal content body 4. Possible occurrences of 3 potentially valuable species predicted on high metal content body 4.
Just like that one, and this is icy. Somewhere. There.
System scan complete.
So we've got one. One thin sulfur dioxide, high metal content. So sulfur dioxide is good. And we have a bacterium. As we haven't landed on many for a while, let's go and have a look at it. 1, 2, 3, 4. It's bacterium, so it won't be a lot. Oh, it may be a lot, you never know. Yeah, the next thing I want to do for on-foot combat is get another MAV suit and turn it into stealth with silencers on my guns and stuff. So there's plenty of missions which require a bit of subtlety. At least the engineer unlocks weren't bad. I think the next thing I need to do is to piss off somebody to open an engineer. Let's have a look. I like to use this materials helper. As soon as it catches up. Right. Got these. Don't need him. Don't need him. Want him. Now I've got to give Jude Navarro 5 units of genetic repair meds, which I've probably got. Complete 6 covert heist and covert theft. Well, he's given a noise suppressor out, which I'm after. Couldn't he give it out so I could do these a bit better? There's something I want, which is quite a footsteps. That's Vardenbond. Yardenbond? That would be good for the sneaky suit. Also, night vision, wherever that is. Damn, who gives out night vision? Night vision's there. What's the problem? I've got to do all the sneaky stuff for him before I get the sneaky stuff for my suit. Ah, Hero Ferrari does a noise suppressor. Okay. So we got quite a footsteps noise suppressor. Well, I think I'll try that when I get back. Should have enough materials. Excellent. Right, what was I doing? I was going to look at this star. Star? Planet. Yeah, you can't just have one piece of equipment and put different stuff on it. It's a pain. But things like a noise suppressor, I mean, look at real life. You screw it on the end if it's got a screw thread already there, and a lot of things do. Look at a scope. You can swap scopes. And the scopes on here are pretty rubbish on all the weapons. And they're not zeroed. I'll tell you what, we'll land on here and I'll show you something about these weapons. As soon as I've surface scanned it, and we're looking for bacterium. Six probes. We'll try one. That one a bit further back. 2, 3, 4. Or I could have done it with 2.
Surface scan complete.
Bacterium. Yes, there's a few people in various games who need to learn a little more about weapons design in games, or look at how they work in real life. For instance, Gatling guns. I mean, in this game certainly, and in quite a few other games, they've got this spin up. So they start spinning to maximum speed and then they start firing. That's not how they work. Every time one of those barrels passes the bullet feed, the bullet goes in and fires. Doesn't matter what speed the barrel is rotating.
Orbital flight engaged.
And the spin up on Gatlings on this game is absolutely rubbish. Which is your power, by the way? And are they on the edge of the bubble? Right, let's get out and slow down and have a look for some bacterium. I hope it's nicely visible. Still got the night vision on. There's bacterium, it's nice and visible. Look at that. Nope, we're not scanning it. The ship's a bit too unsteady. Let's get the landing gear out. Oh, this account's just joined that. Same power. My others are in the blue airhead. Yay! Right, let's scan this and I'll show you something about these stupid scopes. First footfall. Nice bright green bacteria. This is worth 8.4 million. Let's switch suits. If you're not flying, I'll show you something about the scopes on the guns which annoys me. Loadouts. Let's put the combat suit on. Switch the weapons around. Combat Dominator suit. Let's switch that to that one. Right, all these weapons have scopes on. Let's find the rock to shoot at. Okay, Manticore Executor. I'll fire at that bit of the rock. Find a good target on the rock. That one. Is that another rock behind it, or I need to find a feature to shoot at. Try that small rock. In the middle, top of the central triangle. Absolutely spot on. Pistol, top of the central triangle. It's missing the rock. Bottom of the central triangle, it hits it in the middle. I mean, why have two scopes, exactly the same scope, set up like that? So if I fire that one in the same spot, it goes to the bottom of the rock. Which is stupid. Still, one of my favourite weapons is this one. With stability on, and a scope, and a bigger magazine. Oh, I just love this thing. So stable. That's the AR-50. But none of these scopes are very good. Yeah, but this is a scope firing at something. I mean, if you've got a cross in your scope, you expect that whatever you're firing to hit the centre of that cross from... We're on an airless planet, there's no wind, there's hardly any gravity. You'd expect that thing to fly pretty much at the centre. And if you put a scope on a similar weapon, you'd expect that scope to be centred on the same point in the middle of the cross at a certain distance. But they're not. One's at the top of the triangle and the other's at the bottom of the triangle. Right, best change into my Artemis suit again. Switch my combat suit. I don't like the Manticore Executor. It's a good thing, it only takes 2 to hit, but the rounds travel so slow. Not 2 AR-50s, why? Oh, that one isn't fully engineered yet. That's going to be suppressed. This one's a good weapon. Even if it's got a scope on and the scope's only like 1.5 times magnification. Why? Explorer suit. Jumper system battery. Right, scan this. And we need to take off. Let's get out of the range.
Leaving 500-meter clonal colony range of Bacterium Cerberus. Scan count is 1.
Nab this bacteria. Yeah, they've got the FA off physics thing kind of going okay. You know, flight assist off, except that they've limited your maximum speed, whereas in real space, if you keep thrusting, you will go faster and faster. Faster. And faster. The guns don't behave properly. Why do you have limited range on, say, a railgun? If you fired a railgun in space, it will keep going until it's got to the edge of the galaxy, carried on to the next galaxy. Same with these weapons. The laser weapons don't take off, but the plasma weapons, why do the rounds travel slower than if I fired it out of a slingshot? I mean, it's ridiculous.
Leaving 500-meter clonal colony range of Bacterium Cerberus. Scan count is 2.
I've got to have a play with the shotgun next. Put a scope on one, and that should basically be like a choke on a shotgun. The rounds will land closer together. You should be able to one-shot somebody with shields, because one of the shots will take out the shields and the other will go through them. Apparently. Gravity 0.3. Right, that's 8.5 million in the bag from this one planet. Not a huge amount, but first footfalls. A lot for your wallet.
Landing gear retracted.
Yes, we've kind of got Newtonian physics, but not fully Newtonian physics.
Frameshift drive charging. 4, 3, 2, 1. Engage.
Let's try something. Once we get in space, away from the gravity. What do you mean too fast? Thank you. Right, put all power to engines. Full throttle. See how fast we go. Now the throttle is a throttle which is a speed setting. So I'm doing 418. Okay.
Flight assist off.
Light assist off. I'm doing 418. So I'll put this back to 0. In fact, let's wind our speed back to 0 by reversing the throttle. Now I'll use the thrusters. $417. Exactly the same. I'm still thrusting, but why am I not still accelerating? Don't get it.
Flight assist on.
Right, throttle set at 0. Let's try that again. Flight assist off. Light assist off. Now, according to somebody, they said you get more speed out of your thrusters than you do your throttle. So you don't really, do you?
Flight assist on.
I can't say any other game is better than this one.
Frameshift drive.
I mean, I don't think Star Citizen's flight model is as good as this one.
4, 3,
And certainly none of the others are, because everybody flies around like they're in Top Gun in the atmosphere. Which the flight assist on this one is the same. Yeah, I don't know how long the lag is in this stream. It's hard to tell. But I'm not flying flight assist off while just exploring and landing on planets. Alright, what am I doing? I'm exploring the galaxy. Let's carry on. What's that place? Not been there before. K-type star. K-type, make a change.
Frameshift drive charging.
Must do more flight assist stuff, but thing to do, I'd really need to change this left-hand stick. Put the spring back in, so it wouldn't act as a throttle. It would actually act as a thruster. It's a pity you can't just flick a switch and either have it sprung or not. Just got to unscrew the bottom.
First discoverer of star system Col 240 sector OPC 6-14 with primary star of type K.
K-type star, how many planets? 1. Well, none. Yeah, it does make sense. An M-type. Back to M's. I haven't been there before. I need a nice G-type.
Frameshift drive charging. Ready to engage. 4, 3, 2, 1.
Right. Next system.
First discoverer of star system Col 240
Whey!
sector
First
DSGB
discovery,
12-0
22 planets.
with primary star of type M.
Well, two stars. So that's 20 planets. Excellent. Let's get some cash. And what have we got there? Earth-like. We have an Earth... No, damn. So close to Earth-like. Just half a step away. Oh well. Rocky ice. Rocky road. Nothing on that one. That's rubbish. Not much there. Rocky ice. Well, I was never comfortable with controllers because, let's face it, I've never had a machine that requires them. So even though I have a controller, I kind of not very used to it. Or more likely, I just can't damn get my head around the thing. 2 view controls. 16 out of 22. Not one Earth-like head in the system. Damn. These'll be the asteroids, I bet. So we still lost a gas giant. There he is. Whatever else you got hanging around here. Oh, it's a completely unprofitable system.
System scan complete.
Got 64,000 just for scanning that gas giant. Well, 64,000 for if I was bothering mapping it. That's rubbish. No, I've always used joysticks since I first played Elite. So yes, we're getting more and more buttons on these sticks now. You've seen the new one from VKB, which is a kind of throttle with a joystick as a handle on top. Which is a bit mad. Now let's have a look at this system. What's it look like? Unremarkable. I find a label maker is very useful on these joysticks when you first get them. Right, next system, I think. In fact, I'm gonna take a sip of water. Oh, I'm so thirsty when after lunch. It's probably the kippers. Right, what have we got? M class. Back to the dwarfs. No, wait a minute. G-class of dwarfs.
Frameshift drive charging.
Yeah. More exploration. Haven't made a lot this session. Haven't found that many biologics.
4, 3, 2, 1. System scan complete. Fuel scooping complete.
Shall we just go pop around this place? K-class. Be a nice system, please.
Frameshift drive charging.
Yeah, I'd switch from my X52 joystick HOTAS to this VKB one. It's really nice. But the right hand stick, I'm thinking of, I've got one of those things to crank it over to the same as the left hand, which I'm thinking of using.
Fuel scooping complete. System scan complete.
2 bodies. I think cranking it over is going to make it more comfortable, because I seem to be putting a lot of the weight on my right hand. Okay, have a good one. I'll see you around.
Frameshift drive charging.
Oh, is that the time already? I bet it's all gone dark outside.
4, 3, 2, 1, engage.
Right, what have we got here? Give me a system with biologicals for something's sake.
First discoverer of star system Pol 240 sector ROPC 6-11 with primary star of type K.
Right, let's see what's in this system. Oh, ammonia. Nice, I'll take that.
High metal content body 1 is terraformable. Planet 1 has a potential exploration value of 270000 credits.
I don't like the way she talks. Sure, we can change the settings on that.
Biological signals found on icy body 8 AM. Possible occurrences of 2 potentially valuable species predicted on icy body 8 AM.
Ammonia. Waterworld. Waterworld is worth 1.5 mil. We shall scan that one. That's actual exploration data rather than it gives you rank as well. Not that I need rank. Not much on there. Not much on there. Hi Delta, how's it going? How's your system building? Um, 12 of 12. Right, well I have got a terraformable underwater world, which we'll go and have a look at. And 1 life form on an icy body with nitrogen atmosphere, which could be good. At least it's not worth pittance. So the first world we want is body 1. Yeah, well, what did you lay down as your station? Was it a Orbis or outpost? I think you're better off with an outpost unless you've got a big gang of people. Because an Orbis station is a bloody big thing. But once you've got your kind of smaller outpost type station, you can take your time building all the other stuff. You're not limited to 4 weeks. The system is then yours, if it's a good system. Right, 7 probes. Let's do one, see how much that covers. I think we'll do 4.
Surface
14 away from 200.
100%.
Excellent.
Scan complete.
And that's worth 2.7 mil. Let's try planet 2. Which will be worth about 1.5 mil, I guess. Water Worlds. Oh, 14 away from 200. So that's how many? 86? 186? Excellent. Getting there, slowly. I think the problem is what time I stream. I think this... I'm not using Restream with this. I'm trying to use add in on OBS to stream on Twitch as well with 2 separate chat windows. Thing is, I don't know whether I'm streaming on Twitch. Which is a bit odd. Because I don't know whether you could watch your own stream if you do it on Twitch natively. Come on, planet, hurry up. Something I worked out in my head last night was this dual stream, and set it up this morning, so it's all a bit experimental, and I don't really like using Restream. Don't know why. Slow down, we do not want a gravity well. It's a nice water world with the frozen poles. Frozen polar caps. And it wants 7 probes. We'll give it 4.
Surface scanned by 50%. Surface scan complete.
1.5 mil in the bag. Now we have one body, 8A. Thin nitrogen. Thin nitrogen, eh? Have a quick look. Maybe worth something. Maybe worth something. If they've got inert gas atmosphere, they're worth crap. And nitrogen, as everybody should know, is not an inert gas. Although we think of it as an inert gas. Just about every explosive out there uses nitrate. Ah, bloody gravity wells from this SCO. Right, let's go and do a scan of this place. It's probably bacteria. Probably isn't stratum. But we may get lucky with the bacteria. I'll have a look on my chart. I need to keep a chart on a ship. Like for colonisation, Delta, where's your flag? You need a flag to colonise. Six probes. There's the one. Let's see what that discovers. I think we'll need about 3. think that's the Eddie Izzard
Scanned by 50%.
kind of stuff joke. Says, who are you? Well, I live here. Well, we're colonising your land for you. But we live here. Do you have a flag? No. We have a flag. Therefore, we're colonising it. Right, bacterium. Let's have a look. We're getting close enough. Should tell us what this stuff's worth.
Orbital flight engaged.
And it's a fairly light planet, so maybe we can spot it. Could be worth 10 million, but it could be worth 42 million. Should we avoid the crater? Come on, bacteria, play nice. Yeah, I might be able to spot something on here, as long as it's not the same grey colour as the floor. And there it is, it's green. Excellent. Little green puddles.
Landing gear deployed.
There's footfall, of course I knew that. And it's worth $42 million. Thank you very much. Need some touch-up paint for me Cobra. It's getting less silver as I progress. Right, and the next.
Leaving 500-meter clonal colony range of bacterium in Form M. Scan count is 1.
There's another one. Hang on, slow down. Let's get it on. Stop. Let's get it on this. So, no new traits on that one. And scan number 2. And scan number 3 needed. Oh, this is taking a long time to get back in the ship. Oh dear. Come on. I think I'm stuck in the hatch. What am I in? Phew. I think the servers are a little bit pushed with this new expansion. The poor mouse has had to wake up since
clonal colony range of bacterium in Form M. Scan count is 2.
the hamster that was really fit on launch of Elite Dangerous, which could handle all these players, has gone and got degraded a little, let himself go, so to speak. So they bring out this colonisation and all these players come back, and he's not quite in the right condition for his wheel. Where's the stuff? There. Give me the stuff. Oh, there's a patch right outside the ship. Right, that system's in the bag. You're up. And
Frameshift drive charging.
light speed.
4, 3, 2,
Nice. So, next system around here is that one. See what we're doing? Just a little around the area. One jump at a time.
Frameshift drive charging. Four, three, two, one.
How much money I've made so far on this trip? I'll take a look. I'm definitely coming back for a carrier. Is a carrier useful in this colonisation?
Fuel scooping. Fuel scoop disengaged.
14 bodies. And these bodies have all been discovered. By Pokey74. Now, was this pre-Odyssey? Because there's a lot of them with atmospheres that have not been stood on. Let's take a look. What have we got? I see something there. And something there. Another one. Oh, where's the ones with the atmospheres? Could just be a worthless system. He's probably got his money's worth out of this because he's got 2 terraformables on here. If they've scanned them, which they probably have.
System scan complete.
Terraformables are number 1. It's first discovered. If you get a first discovered, do you get a first mapped? I know you get a first footfall. You must have mapped it. Screw it, it's not my system. No biologicals. Let's go somewhere else. This is M-type star.
Frameshift drive charging.
Yeah, I don't know. I can't remember. Do you get it first mapped? This one is probably undiscovered as well.
First discoverer of star system Col 240 sector KYE B13-1 with primary star of type M.
That's useful. 2 stars in one system. And the next one is
First discoverer of star system Col 240 sector KYE B13-0 with primary star of type M.
5 bodies. Better than no bodies. Take a quick look. Right, what have we got? We've found an Earth-like, or have we? Maybe we have. No, it's a rocky ice. I was right on the Earth-like world signal, just about. Now hit those rocky ice planets. Keep doing that. Come on, where's the other 2? There. An icy body. Next one. There.
System scan complete.
Not a great system, I must admit. Worth nothing in power play. And not much in anything else. It's taken a long time to transition some things.
Frameshift drive charging.
Right, what have we got? Give me a first footfall. stratum tectonicus on 4 planets. Let me reach a star, maybe? Don't crash. Thank you.
First discoverer of star system Col 240 sector KYEB 13-2 with
7
primary
bodies.
star of type M.
Right, what have we got? I think we need to try a different star type. Too icy around here.
1 biological signals found on icy body 4. Possible occurrences of 1 potentially
neon
valuable
atmosphere.
species predicted on icy body 4.
That's rubbish.
System scan complete.
Thin neon, be a bacterium, and it'll be worth about 5 million. Screw it. Right, let's look around for something different. I'm tired of these red dwarfs. What have we got? Where's my G-types? Give me a nice G-type.
Frameshift drive charging.
Somebody's been there. Try again. What about that G? 2 jumps. Nope, don't want to do 2 jumps. What's that one? Someone's been there. How about closer to home? Someone has been there. Someone's been there. Someone's been there. And there. And there. And there. Not there.
Frameshift drive charging.
I don't think anyone's been there. Ah, give me some good old terraformable Earth-like Rockies with plant life on. There's a good galaxy. Somebody's been here, I think.
System scan complete.
4 bodies. Oh. Doesn't matter. One nice G-type and his fat sister down there. That one? Try that one.
Frameshift drive charging.
One more jump. I think I'll do some power play a bit later. Explore a bit, power play a bit, do other stuff a bit. That's the beauty of having several accounts, I guess. You ain't doing power play out here in the black.
Fuel scooping.
15.
Complete.
All mapped. SATA G. That's strange. They have atmospheres. Not a foot landed. Let's take a look.
One biological signals found on
There
high
we
metal
go.
content body A1. Possible occurrences of 3 potentially valuable species predicted on high metal content body A1. 1 biological signals found on high metal content body A2. Possible occurrences of 3 potentially valuable species predicted on high metal content body A2.
There we go. No footfalls. Pre-Odyssey system. What else have we got around here?
1 biological signals found on rocky ice body B6. Possible occurrences of 1 potentially valuable species predicted on rocky ice body B6. 5 biological signals
No,
found
it's
on
jackpot.
rocky body B2AM. Possible occurrences of 21 potentially valuable species predicted on rocky body B2AM. 2 biological signals found on high metal content body B1. Possible occurrences of 3 potentially valuable species predicted on high metal content body B1.
Not a footfall in this system.
Three biological signals found on rocky body B3AM. Possible occurrences of 13 potentially valuable species predicted on rocky body B3 AM.
Could be a 200 million system.
System scan complete.
Let's have a look. Right, so we've got A1, A2, one each. Those are high metal content sulfur dioxide, which is good. B2A, which has got 5 biologics on, CO2 atmosphere. B3A, CO2, 3 biologics. B1, 2 biologics, sulfur dioxide, and B6, rocky body with an argon atmosphere. It's only got 1. That's 13 different biological signals. Right. It's time, right, it's almost 10 o'clock. So I'm going to park this ship here, go and grab a sandwich and call it a night because it's getting on. I'm getting tired. Thanks everybody for watching and following and subbing and whatever. It's been a good stream. Good conversations. And I need to stretch my legs. Drink some water and grab something to eat. Anyway, thanks all. I'll catch you sometime in the future. Have a good one.